Okay, getting pretty wordy here, but I planted just a ton of seeds. This is Pam again, update number 3 for October here. This is the plants that did come up for me, and I tried to group them together so it wouldn't be quite as harrowing for you, and you can watch as little or as much as you prefer, of course. Now, this one I'm real happy with. This was an Areocarpus mix. Well, I could be happier, but one of them came up anyway, and I was thrilled that it did. There's one little Areocarpus of some sort in there. I don't know if you can see him. And I'm hoping maybe more come up, but I'm happy that one did. Gymnocactus beguinii. This one was planted. This one almost came up almost right away. This one is a nice one. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. This is a euphorbia of some sort, and I have no idea, but it's euphorbia blue leaf, and it does kind of have bluish leaves, and it looks kind of like a, I don't know, like a shamrock or something, but I don't remember what it said on the package or why I particularly wanted it, but it's euphorbia, and there you have it. Epilantha, microceras, I believe. There's some there. And this is Wilcoxia schmollii, only one of those that I planted, I think. And that's, see, it's a little tall guy. And this is our Armataceras balsensis, and there's some in there. So some of my Armataceras did make it, or have made it so far. Anacampseros, that's another succulent, and I see one little green dot in there. I don't know what kind it is. I think it's a mixture that I bought there, seed mixture. This is Turbinocarpus lapophyroides, and that one is just going full guns. And I have several of those that are doing well. I'm trying to go row by row in here so I don't overdo it. This is a Greenovia aurea, and there's a green spot there in the middle that I'm pretty sure are some little flat leaves, but I'm not absolutely certain. It doesn't have algae anywhere else in there, so I'm thinking that's the Greenovia. I'm counting it. Score! Turbinocarpus quincarianus. That one, look at that. That's just going nuts. I like the turbies. Geohinta mexicana. And we have one little, they're not very big plants to begin with, but we have one little sproutlet in there. You can see it. I'm trying to get it where you can see it. Anyway, there you go. One little guy in there. Here's another one that has just one in there. There he is. I think there's just one. I'm happy with them. Alright, this is an Auroya peruvianus, and now I don't see him in there, but I think he's one of the ones that kind of hides. And I checked all these real careful the other day to make sure that we oh, there, I think that might be it right there on the edge. That we definitely had at least one going in these bags. This one is Auroya laxio-relata, and that one you can see a little better if we can get beyond the shine of this packaging. I don't know if you could see it. There you go. Okay. This is Hildewinteria colodemanianus. And now I don't see this one. These ones hide, but they both did. I had two of these, and they both had at least one bud in them, I swear. And I looked at it the other day and I found it, but I think that might be that one right there in the middle. It's very hard to see. I think they're probably really slow growers, and I'm glad I have an adult plant so I won't go to pieces if it doesn't make it. All right. This is Turbinocarpus macroheel, and that one's going great. This is Turbinocarpus valdizianus, and that's got one in there with some algae growth or moss or something growing with it. Doesn't seem to hurt them. Sometimes I think it's a good thing for them, because I noticed the seedlings coming up after the algae started growing. And that's the Turbinocarpus valdizianus again. I think I have 2 or 3 of those. Alright, this is a Gymnocalycium Ritteranium. And I'm trying to find it in there for you. There he is, just a little tiny guy right about in there. So I was not a total failure with the gymnos, but mostly. And this is that valdizianus I showed you. This is a Gymnocalycium ragonace, which I was real happy about, because that's a pretty one. And I think there are 2 in there, but you can see maybe one. It's a tiny one right about there in the middle. Incidentally, I had my nails done today. They are black with red blood dripping. I love Halloween. Okay, back to this. This is a Cactus hexadroporus. That's doing great. Cactus erectocentra coming up in the middle. There you go. And oh, this is Stenoserius marginatus, and I missed this on the last update. But look how big those are getting. I may have to pop them out of their bag sooner than before, but I love that plant. It's also known as a Mexican fence post, and it's just going full guns. It's just so happy in there. And this is a Stenocactus tricuspidatus. There you go. That was a Stenoserius marginatus, if I didn't say it right. I may not have. And this is a Stenoserius quaroensis. And let's see if I can find it for you. I don't know where he went. Obviously, this is one of our ones that likes to hide, but there was one in there. If he's not now, I'll eventually move him to the did not succeed pot. Some of them are like right up against the edge, and you just can't find them. Stenoserius montanus. Those are coming up nicely. This is a Cactus nidulans, coming up nicely. And a Stenocactus erectrocentris again. Those are coming up. Almost done here, I think. Oh, this is Penioceras Gregii, variation transmontanus. And it's kind of dark. Let's see if I can get them in a drier spot so you can see them. Kind of dark, but getting big. I like that plant. I have one, but I just wanted to see if I could grow it. This is a Fralia schillinxiana. That one was so tiny when it first started popping. I was excited. This is a Blasifeldia lilliputana variation alba. And look at, this is another reason I'm not giving up hope, because that was another one that most of those are pretty darn stubborn about showing up, but that one's got quite a few in there. And this is a Gymnocalycium ragonace again. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, he's over on this side. Way over here. You can see him. And this is, last one I think, Penioceras viviparanus. And that one's getting pretty tall in there too. There, you can kind of see it. Cute little guy. So those are my successes so far. Um, I'll take you on another yard tour one of these days if I can get this video camera to quit shutting off every time I touch it. Um, I hope y'all have a great rest of the week, and love to my family and to all my friends, and thank you to all my Facebook friends who have sent me such beautiful plants, and um, eBay sellers, all of you that have done so well by me. Most of my seeds came from the cactusstore.com, and I consider them a good source, even though I had a lot of failures, because again, um, I didn't get all of my seeds through them. Obviously, I sent for some from China, from Wish and eBay, and those are obviously just not going to do well. But um, the ones from Cactus Store I think are pretty legit. Those are the ones that did come up pretty much, and so they're a good source. And I'm sure Facebook friends, if you have them, they're really good sources too. And I'm going to cut this dragon fruit up and separate out the seeds and plant some of those. So anyway, have a good one, guys.